So first of all, let's ask ourselves the question, what is coffee? Coffee is a brewed drink prepared from roasted coffee beans, the seeds of berries from certain Coffea species. The genus Coffea is a native to tropical Africa and Madagascar, the Comoros and Mauritius, and Reunion in the Indian Ocean. Oh, that's interesting, I guess. Caffeine is a central nervous system stimulant of the methaxythine class. It's the world's most widely consumed psychoactive drug. Unlike many other psychoactive substances, it is legal and unregulated in nearly all parts of the world. There are several known mechanisms of action to explain the effects of caffeine. So, newsflash, I'm a drug addict. So I've been drinking coffee since I was about 14, and I was not allowed to drink coffee. My mom was not okay with me drinking coffee. She said I could only drink coffee when I was 18, but you best believe that anytime she was not in the room or she was not home or whatever other reason, I was stealing coffee. I don't know if it was like the thrill of drinking something that I knew I wasn't allowed that was exciting to me. I don't really know what it was. I don't even know if I enjoyed the taste of it in the beginning, to be honest, but I just developed a taste for it and eventually fell in love. I liked the way coffee made me feel. I liked the energy it gave me. I liked the taste. I felt bougie drinking it. It just felt right. It became a part of my life. But you know, coffee gives you a high for about 3 or 4 hours and then you plummet. So lately I've been concerned with my dependence on caffeine and was kind of curious as to whether or not I was actually addicted to it. So I decided to go ahead and undergo a really painful experience of giving up coffee for an entire week, and this video documents the entire journey. Enjoy. But first, cue the intro. Hey, what's up you guys? It's me, Luke, and welcome back to another video, or if you're new here, welcome to my channel. So today's video is a really interesting video, a really different one from me. It's kind of an experiment slash vlog slash chatty slash live sort of story time thing.
Shut the fuck up.
So yeah, let's just get into it. So I'm addicted to caffeine, specifically coffee. Wow, I've never said that out loud before. Sorry, it's just so hard. Can I get a fucking Oscar? Basically, I've been wanting to give up coffee for a week for a really long time. I thought it would be a really good, interesting video. I don't know, people like watching people being miserable. I like watching people being... So I thought that'd be a really great video idea, but I just honestly did not have the motivation to do it. I was like, make an entertaining video, give up coffee for a week. Like I really did not want to do that because coffee... It's what gets me up in the morning. So I had no interest in doing it until something happened. So I go to an acting class 3 times a week, and our acting teacher always gives us homework. It's not like the type of homework where you like get a worksheet and you have to fill it out. It's more like stuff that can help you progress in your career and your practice as an actor and developing your personality and brand. So basically our acting teacher told us she wanted us to give up all beverages for a week, except water, of course, because I mean, she didn't want us to die, but or maybe she did. Who knows? But most people were kind of like freaking out about like giving up like soft drink like Coke or juice or alcohol or whatever the hell else people drink. I don't know, human blood. But I was more freaked out about, you guessed it, coffee. So I drink 3 cups of coffee a day. Maybe that's a lot to you, maybe it isn't. I don't really know, but it's my standard. I used to drink 5 and then I cut down to 3, and I need coffee. I need coffee. It's what gets me up in the morning. It's what gets me through the day, and I just like the flavor. And I do not want to read one comment telling me to try decaf because I've tried it and that shit is nasty.
You're nasty.
Anyway, moving on. But I decided that, you know what, this is my motivation. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna give up coffee a week. This is what I want to do. Like, I've been wanting to do this for a while. This is the final push, Luke. You know, you can impress your acting teacher, whatever. I'm gonna take this really seriously. And I did. I went an entire week without drinking coffee. And
Uncomfortable situation.
it was quite the journey. And in this video, I'm going to be explaining to you all of my symptoms and side effects. I also have some vlog footage from throughout the week to go ahead and show you the misery that was taking place within me. But I just wanted to go ahead and give you a little brief summary of my relationship with coffee. You know what? No matter what day it is, I will always have a cup of coffee in the morning. That is my tradition. I get up and the first thing I do after I take a piss is get a fat cup of coffee, and it's what gets me through the day. And then normally I have a lecture in the morning at uni, and then after my lecture I'll go ahead and get another coffee, or I'll get one to have during a lecture or something along those lines. I have the first one around 7 a.m. and then the second one around 10, 11. And then I'll go ahead and get one just after lunch / afternoon around 10 to 3. And that first one is what gets me to get up in the morning, gets me ready for the day. Second one is what gets me through my classes or work if I'm working that day instead of uni. And the third one is what gives me the energy to not fall asleep too early and to go ahead and get through my gym workout. So throughout this week, you're gonna see the ups and downs of what it was like for me to go through my everyday life without caffeine. And it was an interesting experience. Needless to say, I'm back to drinking coffee, but you know what? Let's not jump ahead of the game. Let's go ahead and show you what the week's like, and then we will go ahead and wrap this video up with a nice little red bow about the conclusions, my concluding thoughts, the results, the effects. Wow, look at me being a scientist. Anyway, cut to the week.
Good morning, everybody. I should really be on the train right now on the way to uni, but I got back home really late. Yeah, so I was just really tired, so I was like, nah, fuck this, I'm just gonna sleep in because I didn't even like my economics tutorial. My tutor has a really thick Malaysian accent and I can't understand what he's saying, so like a lot of the times I feel like I go to those tutorials and I get like nothing out of it. So I'm like, ugh, it's not much of a train wreck if I miss it / if I'm late, but I'm definitely gonna still go into uni because I wanna go to my lecture. I also wanna go to the gym, and then I need to write some more of my assignment, and then I have an acting class, so we are going to uni today, but just a little bit later than I should be. Because I woke up feeling bloated. This happens to me a lot, because I have IBS, so sometimes my intestines just decide to fucking swell. Love that for me. Do people still say that? Do people still say love that for me? Probably not, and I should really stop.
Alrighty guys, so I'm gonna talk you through this. So day one started off kind of weird. I woke up and was literally boiling the kettle about to make a cup of coffee when I realized that I could not have a coffee that day, and I was kind of weirded out. Having my breakfast without a coffee was kind of weird because most of the time I just eat a breakfast so I can have a coffee, because we all know that having a coffee on an empty stomach is just, it's not the shit.
But it gives you the shits. Oh, I hate myself.
Felt really weird, and then I got to uni and I was kind of lethargic. I have to mention that I did go ahead and skip all of my lectures and tutorials that week. I mean, I did have a good reason. I had 2 assignments due that Friday that I needed to get done. I mean, granted, I did leave them till last minute, so it's kind of my fault. But regardless of that, I still went physically to uni, so yeah, potato, potato. Alrighty guys, I'm off to uni, so I'm just wearing this striped shirt, these blue pants, and my Vans. I know my room's disgusting right now, but I'm stressed, so what can you do? See ya. I was feeling tired, but it wasn't too bad. Like, the first day was not too bad. It was more just like the weirdness of it all. Like walking past the cafe where I'm normally getting my coffee and not getting one in the morning. Like, it just felt weird.
Alrighty guys, so it's currently around 4:15 and I'm at the gym now, so I'm probably just gonna do about an hour. I'm just gonna do cardio and legs today. Alrighty guys, so I'm here. I just have a 3-hour acting class and then I get to go home. Thank God, I'm so tired, and my food gave me a really sore stomach ache, so that kind of sucks. Also, I kind of need a shit. Oh, hello guys. So I'm back home now, and I'm just been chilling for about half an hour or so, and now I'm gonna go ahead and watch La La Land. Now you may be wondering, Luke, why are you watching La La Land at 11:30 at 11:30 p.m. on a night that you have uni? And this is actually not for pleasure, it's for my assignment. For one of my film subjects, we have to compare and contrast 2 movies and blah blah blah. But yeah, one of the movies I chose is La La Land, so I need to watch it and to analyze it. But I'm not complaining because homework where I get to watch a movie, kind of fucking dope. So yeah, I'm gonna watch this and go to bed, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Good night.
Day 2 is when it really hit me.
Good morning. Oh, my allergies so bad.
Day 2 is when the lethargicness, is that a word? Lethargicness hit me.
Good morning, guys. I slept in an hour late because I forgot to set my alarm, but that's okay. I obviously needed the sleep. Where was I going with this? You know, what are you gonna do? Didn't end up finishing La La Land last night. I fell asleep because it was really late. But I have uni today. That's kind of just the plan. cool.
I was extremely lethargic that day, extremely tired. I was just not with it.
I literally just woke up and was about to get out of bed and go make myself a coffee because that's what I do every single morning. The fact that I can't do that is honestly really bumming me out. I really hope that I'm gonna be fine today because there's mornings where I don't have time for a coffee or I like don't get to finish my whole coffee. I'm usually like really moody throughout the day. So let's just hope that doesn't happen. Okay, I gotta get out of bed now, but I'll update you later. Okay, cool.
Like my brain felt foggy.
Hello.
And this just progressed throughout the week.
Alrighty guys, updates. I'm just gonna go to uni now and I'm feeling pretty good. Like I'm not too bad. I mean, do I want a coffee? Yes. It felt kind of weird not having one this morning, but I think the fact that I didn't have to wake up on an alarm and I just kind of woke up naturally is making this a bit easier. It's normally like when I wake up from an alarm where I'm like jolted out of my sleep, I don't get to wake up naturally where I like really want a coffee. So tomorrow I think I'm gonna try wake up early with an alarm and see how I feel. So yeah, I thought I would just go ahead and show you my outfit. Please excuse my messy ass room. I've been really busy and just haven't had time to clean it, and I'm also a slob. So here we go. So I'm wearing this black Ralph Lauren shirt and this like red throwover because it's like sort of chilly but like not chilly enough to wear an actual jacket. In fact, I'm already getting kind of hot wearing this, but my library has aircon. Anyway, these like black pants and these Vans. I'm gonna go to uni now. I catch the train. I can't find my go-kart anywhere, which kind of sucks because that means I have to pay extra and I'm broke, but you know, it's my own fault. So away I go. That was so cringe. Oh my god.
I specifically remember that day going to the library and doing my assignment and just kept like dazing in and out like I was about to fall asleep. And I tried to do a workout at the gym, and normally I try to work out for about an hour to an hour and a half, including my swimming, which like I always swim when I finish my workout because it just like relaxes me. And I just couldn't, like I think I lasted like 40 or 45 minutes and I was like, no, I just cannot do this. Maybe it was an hour. I think it was an hour for the first day, and then on day 3 it was like around 40 to 45 minutes. Day 3, the gym was a massive struggle for me. I was just not able to do what I'm normally able to do, and it was really frustrating for me because I would always feel really good after a good workout, and it was a shit workout, so I was not loving the way it felt.
Alrighty guys, so I'm going home now. I literally only did like 40 minutes at the gym. I don't even know if you can call it 40 minutes, like probably like 20 minutes worth of good workout, 20 minutes worth of just sloppy uselessness. My energy levels are honestly just so flippin' low. Like I do also have a stomach ache because I have IBS and I probably ate something that f***ed me up, but on the other hand I'm also like extremely exhausted. Like I just have like no energy. This would not be happening if I had my afternoon coffee.
Besides that, the lethargicness on day 3 was just insane. The brain fog was absolutely awful. And that just leads us to day 4. And day 4, honey, day 4 was the day, bitch.
Good morning, guys. I've like literally just been tossing and turning in my bed for the past half an hour because normally the thing that gets me out of bed is making myself a coffee, and I obviously can't do that, so I have no motivation to get out of bed, even though I should because I need to go to uni and the gym and blah blah blah, but I just don't have that driving force. Yeah, no, so I fell asleep really early last night. I fell asleep at, I think it was 10:50, which I know isn't like insanely early, but like for me it's pretty early. Normally I never go to bed before midnight. So yeah, definitely put that down to the coffee. I mean, I guess that's kind of a good thing, but then also like I said, I had a really weak gym session and I was kind of tired throughout the day, but I could barely get out of bed. But you know what? We're gonna strive. We're gonna get through this. I'm going to uni now. I'm all dressed now. I'm just wearing, I know my room is really disgusting, but I'm just wearing this denim jacket and the rest of my outfit is just white. So yeah, just off to uni now. Cool, let's go.
Day 4, I was going through it, okay? So I'm like really tired. I kept like falling asleep trying to write my essay, and I honestly just have no energy and I can't focus. I feel like my vision keeps going slightly blurry. I feel like I'm being really dramatic, but like this is genuinely what's happening to me. And I have IBS, so I'll often get a stomach ache, and I always used to think that it was because of the coffee, but I haven't had a coffee today, and guess what?
Still have a f***ing stomachache. So yeah, gonna go get lunch now and really want coffee, but I'm not gonna give in. Okay.
I had work this day and it was not good.
Alrighty guys, just an update for you. So I'm back from uni and I'm dressed now, ready to go to work, which I really don't want to go to because I'm not even being dramatic. I am so incredibly just tired. Like I just lethargic. Like I just want to lay in bed and do nothing. And normally I have coffee before work to like get me through, but not today. Anyway, I'll let you know how it goes afterwards. I'll see you later. Okay, bye.
It was rough. It was rough. It was neither good nor fresh, and I just couldn't. Like, I had such bad brain fog. I was doing the dumbest shit ever. Gym was an absolutely no. It was not happening. I was just not even gonna go that day. I was like, nah, not happening, not doing it. But yeah, just couldn't focus, was extremely tired. I was having really bad headaches up at this point. They started on day 3, and then day 4, they were like really bad. It was like specifically in the top of my head here, like right here. I was fucking moody to say the least. At least on day 5, I didn't have uni or work, so that was good. I mean, I did spend majority of the day just writing an assignment. Like I literally just sat at my desk, so that didn't require like a lot of energy, you know what I mean? Like physically at least.
Good morning, everybody. I've been up since, well, I woke up at 5 and then went back to sleep and then woke up at 5:30, and then it was just kind of like an ongoing thing until I eventually woke up at 7:30. So now I am showered and awake. I'm drinking some tea because I can't drink coffee. I was actually trying to not drink any beverages besides water, but honestly, I cannot even tell you how incredibly lethargic I am. Like, I can't be tired because I've been getting ample amounts of sleep. Like okay, you know what? Let me just backpedal. So I was at work and I was so incredibly exhausted. Like I literally felt like a fucking robot. I work as a checkout boy, if you're curious. I know, riveting. So normally I'm quite a fast packer, but that night I just couldn't. I just couldn't. Normally I'm quite conversational with the customers and I just couldn't. I could tell that my supervisors were noticing. They looked like they were pissed off with me, but honestly I was just kind of dead. And then I started developing a really bad headache on the back of my head. My vision was a little bit weird in the left eye earlier that day, and I was like, if I'm getting a migraine, I am literally calling this shit quits. Luckily I didn't, but the headache came on later on. I don't know if there are other factors involved in what's going on with this state. I have been having kind of a rough week, or a rough couple of weeks. And I don't know if just like the lack of coffee, which was one of the few joys that I had during the day, just like removing that kind of heightened that sense of sadness or whatever. But like I was just in such a low mood yesterday. I cannot even describe. I was at work and I felt like I almost cried about twice. I have a tendency to get super in my feels about stuff, and I feel like for some reason not having coffee kind of heightened that. When I was driving as well, it was also somewhat of a struggle to stay awake. And then when I got home, I went to bed and I had no plans of falling asleep, but lo and behold I did. I fell asleep at I think 10:30 p.m, which is so early for me, but that's kind of been what's been happening the past couple of days since I've been off coffee. Anyway, and now I'm up and I really need to get my assignment done because it is due today. And I still have quite a bit to write. So I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna ignore the stress, and that's pretty much what's gonna happen. Chat to you later, bye now.
I was drinking a lot of tea throughout that day because I mean, tea does have caffeine, so technically I cheated, but you know what? We're not gonna tell anyone, I won't tell if you don't. But basically, that's kind of what got me through that day. That was really good. Surprisingly, I had a lot of energy. What I was noticing is like in the middle of the week, like day 3 and 4, that was when it was really hard. But after that, my body was like kind of starting to adjust and I was having that energy again. The headache was still there, but the energy levels were getting better. And day 5, the headache was kind of going away. It was nowhere near as bad as day 4. Like I just remember day 4 being rough. Like I felt like I had one of those monkeys in the back of my head with like those things just doing that. I don't know, it was a nightmare. And then day 6, on a Saturday. At this point on Saturday and Sunday, when I had the no coffee, it was more just like missing it. Just missed the flavor. I just missed the ritual. I just missed it all. Like going from having 3 cups of coffee a day roughly for 7 days, which is what's 7 times 3? That is 21. That's 21 cups of coffee in a week to 0. Like I honestly cannot believe I did this. I cannot believe I did this. But yeah, just to conclude, day 6 and 7 were a lot better. Like I still kind of had that faint headache in the back of my head, and obviously everything wasn't as good as it was with coffee. But what I did notice is that throughout the days, my energy levels were kind of the same. Whereas with coffee, my energy levels are kind of like this. Like I know coffee takes like an hour to like activate, if you will, and then it lasts for about 3 to 4 hours. So that's kind of why I have my 3 cups of coffee, is because I'll have my first cup and it'll give me that energy, but then that energy will go away and I'll start to get really tired without it. So the thing about coffee is it sucks because it gives you energy, but if you don't keep up with it, it like makes you more tired than the energy it gave you. You know what I mean? So like if you didn't have coffee, you'd be like this the whole day. But if you did have coffee, you'd be like, ooh, energy. Oh, no energy. Ooh, energy. Oh my God, no energy. Oh my God, like I want to go to sleep. So that's kind of the issue with it, if you know what I mean. But I do like coffee for the energy, of course. I don't know. I kind of realized towards the end, I was like, do I need this? Do I need this for my energy? Or is it more just the ritual? And I definitely think it's a bit of both. I don't know if the placebo effect plays into it. I mean, caffeine is a drug. So, I mean, there are some positives for me quitting coffee, and this whole experiment definitely kind of made me question the amount of coffee that I drink and if I should maybe cut it down a bit. I mean, I did already cut it from 5 to 3, so I'm trying to currently cut it to 2. But at the end of the day, guys, by the end of this, like when this was over, I just got myself a coffee straight away.
Guys, today's the day I get to have my first coffee in a week. I never thought this day would come. I'd just like to thank myself for powering through, and myself for really staying motivated, and myself for avoiding all those delicious smells at all the cafes that I walk past. Luke, you are truly a legend. But now f this and let's go get some coffee. I just want to say that I've missed you, and I know this was hard, and you know that I wouldn't have just done this for no reason. It was for the best, and we tried, but I love you. Why do the best things in life always hurt? It's really true, guys. You really don't know how much you love something until it's gone. Anyway, guys, before I get demonetized for being kind of pornographic here, thank you. Thank you for coming along this journey with me. I appreciate it.
And it was just glorious. Like, I just missed it so much, and I've been drinking it ever since, like 2 to 3 times a day. I just love it. I feel like at this point it's more of like a tradition for me, like my wake up coffee, my morning coffee, my afternoon coffee. Like, it's what gets me through the day. I really enjoy it. It's like a special moment for me. I wish I didn't, because Australia has some of the most expensive coffee in the world. Now that we've kind of like gone through the week and spoken about everything that's happened, I want to go ahead and look at some stuff I found on Google to see if what I experienced and what I'm speaking about is factually correct and in line with caffeine addiction, caffeine withdrawal, coffee, blah, 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 all that type of stuff, because, you know, don't take my word for it. So I've got my trusty dusty 2012 MacBook Pro that literally just almost hit me in the face. So let's go ahead and pull up my research, because I'm a scientist. Alright guys, so now we're gonna go ahead and look at a list of symptoms of caffeine addiction, because I keep saying that I'm addicted to caffeine. I don't know if that's true or not. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. Let's go ahead and check if I resonate with any of these symptoms, and let me know if you do too, because I'd be really interested to know and make me feel less alone. Okay, so some symptoms of it is restlessness, which I definitely have. Like, I get really tired and like lethargic a lot. Nervousness, yes. Excitement. I don't know, I feel like my moods differ. Like, I feel like sometimes I get super excited and then sometimes I'm like super low. It's like very up and down very quickly, kind of like I'm PMSing. I don't know, so maybe that one is part of it. Difficulty sleeping, that's a no. I literally have a difficulty not sleeping. Like, I fall asleep so easily. Agitation, definitely true. I can get irritated quite easily, especially with my sisters. Especially with just people in general. If I'm around the same people too long, I'll start to get annoyed with them. Muscle twitching, oh my god. Maybe this explains it. Okay, I always like, I'm getting kind of like nervous now. So I have like this weird twitch that I get in my thighs, and then also sometimes I'll feel like this thing crawling up the back of my neck, and then I'll like have to twitch without even meaning to, and maybe that's because of the caffeine that I drink. Fuck, this is like scaring me. Why did this video get so serious? I'm uncomfortable. Rambling flow of thoughts and speech. That's so true. Like, I feel like my brain goes a million miles per hour and it can like never stay on one subject, and it's always like my attention span is so short, and like I just ramble and I'm fine, right? I'm fine. I'm fine. Flushed face. I don't have a flushed face, do I? I mean, if it's red, it's probably just from recovering acne. Increased heart rate. Okay, I feel like I do kind of have it. Oh no, she's pretty chill right now. Okay, maybe I don't. Stomach upset. Okay, yeah, well, that's a given. I have IBS, so I don't really know if it's down to the caffeine, but yeah, I do suffer from that. Increased urination. So So I guess I didn't think I'd be speaking about this on the internet, but I do urinate quite frequently. I'm not even kidding, I had to literally get a medical form and give it to my work because they thought that I was going to the bathroom during work to go on my phone when really I just had to pee at least once an hour. So yeah. Okay, so out of those 11 symptoms, I identify with 8 of them, so. I mean, how serious can it be, right? I mean, it's just coffee. It's just caffeine, right? It's just coffee. Caffeine is one of the most widely used addictive substances, and it is heavily... Oh, okay, cool. Caffeine intoxication is recognized in the DSM-5. Oh, interesting. Caffeine intoxication and caffeine withdrawal can be very unpleasant physically and psychologically, but can either be mistaken for a variety of other conditions. But surely this is for people who drink like tons and tons of coffee, right? I mean, I only have 3 cups a day. Yes, they're usually about 3 shots per cup, so that's 9 shots of coffee. No, that's okay. Alrighty, let's go ahead and look at the symptoms of caffeine withdrawal to see, because like obviously if I was addicted to caffeine, I probably would have had the symptoms of withdrawal, right? Because if you don't have the symptoms of withdrawal, you were never addicted in the first place, so I'm definitely not going to resonate with these, for sure. Caffeine withdrawal typically causes rebound effect, producing symptoms that are the opposite effects of intoxication. This effect can be profound in those who are addicted to caffeine. The symptoms most often noticed by people going through caffeine withdrawal is a severe, intense caffeine withdrawal headache. And then I started developing a really bad headache. When coming off of caffeine, people often feel very tired and even drowsy.
I was kind of tired throughout the day.
They may have difficulty concentrating and feel depressed or irritable.
Such a low mood yesterday, I cannot even describe. I was at work and I felt like I almost cried about twice.
As with all addictions, the platform of intoxication and withdrawal can mask emotional difficulties that are avoided through seeking out the pleasurable effects of caffeine. Lack of energy, lack of motivation, and depression may underline caffeine addiction. Are they trying to insinuate that I use coffee to distract me from my everyday life? Because that could possibly be true. Caffeine intoxication produces symptoms that can easily be confused with anxiety. Using too much caffeine can worsen symptoms of anxiety, increasing racing thoughts, making it difficult to keep a quiet mind, increasing agitation and shakiness. Caffeine has various effects on the body which are potentially harmful to health. Caffeine increases heart rate and can cause abnormalities in heartbeat, so it is not recommended for people with cardiac. Okay, cool, I think that's enough of that. I think we get the point. So according to these websites, according to WebMD, I guess I'm addicted to caffeine. Alrighty guys, that's it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Let me know how it, okay, cool. So let me know if you have any of these symptoms. Let me know your tips. Let me know if you enjoyed watching me go through this. And yeah, I think I need to think long and hard about this, but overall, interesting. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, comment down below what you thought of it. Okay, subscribe and turn on the post notifications bell, and all my social media is just linked down below. And I hope to see you in my next video, and I hope that you have a great day or night wherever you are in the world. Bye! Savannah, I think I'm addicted to caffeine.